Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. This isn't going to be a beekeeping or a homesteading video. I'm going to be working on this old boat. So it's a 1994 model and the seats are all wore out and the carpet's wore out. So this is probably going to be a multiple day project, and I'm just going to start videoing it and see how it turns out. I may not post this at all, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get the top off and let's get into it. Okay, so you can see the seats are shot. I put the driver's seat underneath that console so it doesn't get wet. But I'm going to order some seats online to replace this. And these pedestals don't work anymore. I had to put about an 1.5 inch bolt down in here to raise it up so it's not so low. And this front one went down and wouldn't go back up. So I have tried to get these pedestals out. You can see the pipe wrench marks on that. And I cannot get that thing to budge. So I got to figure out how to get it out. I believe if I get in here, there's some nuts underneath here that I can back off and just lift the thing straight up, hopefully. So another thing, you can see the carpet's all shot. So I'm going to try to get this carpet off of here. And my plan is to spray it with that same color of bed liner. That spray on bed liner. If I can find some rattle can, I'll use that. If not, I'll order me a kit and do it that way. So let's get started on these goofy seats, see if we can get them out of there. Okay, we got it all cleaned out, and it's 7/16 nuts down in here. There's 6 of them. I'll give you a shot of that if it'll show up. Okay, I can kind of see the outline of the plate around here, so I'm just going to take my pocket knife and try and cut this carpet up, and maybe I can reveal some I don't know, Phillips head screws here possibly. And we do have Phillips head screws. So if I can back that up, I can get my impact on that and get those out of there. So I figured out the nuts aren't on there very tight. They're stainless lock nuts. So if I could just get them off from the inside, I don't have to mess with the top. Got smarter. So the trick is to get this base out of, or this pole out of this base. There's nothing to pound on right here, so man, I don't know. I'll probably just wind up ordering new bases. Okay, that's the front, so let's get back here in the back and see if we can get that one out. So I felt two nuts from the back side here, and from this live well I can feel two, or one here. So I'm guessing this might just have four. Let's cut it open and see what we find here. Well, there's 6, but looks like they just used 4 of them on the corners. And this one, it's not in the center, it's up there. Huh. Hope I can find one of those. Okay, got the bolts out. Okay, so we got her out of there. What's a rusted up mess. So they didn't use these center holes. It looks like fiberglass here in front of this gas tank. That's nice to know. That gas tank looks like it ought to come right out this back console here if I ever have to take it out. This isn't part of the gas tank. That's fiberglass. So I'm going to have to do some research and see if I can find one of these and that other pedestal, some new posts, unless I can get that out of there. I don't know. There's nothing there to get against to smack it to get it out, unless you grind that bottom off maybe. So I don't know. Okay, I got the carpet off of one of these doors and it comes up pretty easy. Been cutting it with a razor knife and just peeling it off. Most of the glue doesn't stick anymore, and I was scraping it with a scraper to get the big chunks of glue off, and I've been sanding it with this kind of rough sander to get it down to the surface. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this piece here. Looks like I picked a piece that's really hard to come up. So that looks like metal there. Yeah, that's metal. thought it was fiberglass. It's not. Here's another plate right here. I should replace that too. Thing is, I didn't feel any nuts underneath there. Oh, yeah, there are. I'm gonna take that one out. Well, we got the front done, so got it all sanded off. The abrasive wheel, I did all this area, then it wore out, and I switched to a wire wheel for this area here. So wire wheel didn't do as good a job, but I think it'll do fine. Went ahead and got that seat pedestal base out of there, so I'm going to order me another one of those. And up here's where it's darker. This is all fiberglass up here, so I wire wheeled that. And the Harbor Freight grinder, it's slowing down a little bit, but it's still hanging in there. I've been trying to take it easy on it, not getting it too hot. So now I'm gonna pull these doors off, and I decided to go ahead and get that carpet off around the edges of the doors. I think it'll be a cleaner look once I paint it, so with a bed liner. So that's the next step, get the doors off.